Hello and welcome to my Japanese kitchen, or as it's called everywhere else, a table. For in the noodle kitchen, that's all you need to make cup noodles. And this isn't just any cup noodle. No, this is Tom Yum. Tom Yum. I don't know who Tom is or how yummy he is, but we're going to find out today. That's great. Let's look at the packaging first. So here it says, your favorite quick, easy, and portable meal just keeps getting better. I don't like it when companies make brazen claims like this. We shall be the arbiters here on this channel, for we are the arbiters of noodles and flavours and tummy feels of the noodles. But I expect good things of cup noodles, them being the king of noodles. I've never had real Tom Yum, and I've never eaten this one before, so we're really going in blind today. But without further stalling for time, I'm going to make that. But wait, before we make it, let's have a look inside, because that's interesting. Oh, and it's very plain. There's just some dried shrimp and a block of noodles. I'm going to give it a sniff. Very seafoody. That is a good huff of seaweed, and obviously the paste will add later. So I'm going to make that now. So I have just poured the water in. Let's give it a smell as it's soaking. The huff is very much the same, very seafoody. It's good. It's pleasant. However, I will make my reservations known, and I don't mean that I'm going to reserve a table to eat my cup noodles. I mean, I have had the standard seafood cup noodle, and it wasn't very good. It was just quite overwhelmingly seafoody, and there was nothing really interesting about it. So in Japan you have cup noodles, the seafood one, and maybe another one, but quite frankly, I didn't want to experiment because the seafood one was so much worse than the original. So we will test if indeed this meal just keeps getting better very soon. So that's been soaking now for about 2 minutes, so it's almost finished. Let's have a look. It's mildly orange. It's mildly orange. The huff. Ooh. It's changed. It's getting a little bit saucier somehow. Okay, well, let's put the paste in. Paste. Well, let's check out that paste. Well, there you are. It's just a brown paste. Don't need to focus on that. It's not very pretty. Come on, out you come. Ah, yes, there it is. Yeah, it's a very funky looking paste. Let's put that in there now. Didn't even check if I meant to put it in before or afterwards, but the water's pretty hot, so it matters not. Not here, where in the Inaka kitchen, the Japanese kitchen, where you can't go wrong because we're cooking noodles. And quite frankly, if you can't cook noodles, what can you do? That's the beauty of noodles. You only really need one arm and a kitchen and access to clean water and electricity, well, or gas. Okay, well, that's as good as I'm going to get out of there. So let's put those flakes to one side and mix in this paste, which is dazzlingly dark. I'm not sure why the paste couldn't have been added into the pot initially. Don't know why it required our effort. Oh, it's exhausting, this. Right. Well, let's give it a go. Here we go. Well, the huff has changed. It's very fruity. And licking the rim, as one is wont to do, it's very spicy. So that paste is quite spicy indeed. In we go with some of the seafood. Yeah, it's very fruity. Very, quite sweet, not spicy. Next, we shall try some noodles. There you are. There's the money shot. Wow. Okay, very good. So it would seem, indeed, Mr. Tom is quite tasty. Very good. It's a little spicy, it's a little sweet. I say fruity, but I can't quite place it. I don't know what that taste is. Perhaps it's just Asian spices from wherever Tom Yum is from. I didn't ask Tom where he's from, so I'll probably edit it in over the top here. I'm going to finish that, and then on to the verdict. Finished. And now it's time for the verdict. So, a little bit of discussion beforehand. There were mushrooms in there, which were quite nice, very small. Overall, the non-noodle ingredients were a little sparse. They probably could do with putting in some more shrimp, some more mushroom. But looking into tom yum, or tom yam, however you pronounce it, it is a Thai dish, a soup dish. So, you know, going with the cup noodles here, it was quite soupy. It was very spicy. I mentioned it was quite fruity, and that was probably the lime I could taste. But yeah, it was very good. Having never eaten tom yum before, I couldn't tell you how close this is. But for a noodle, it's affordable. It's delicious. It was very spicy. Not like very, very. Probably about a 7 or an 8. About a 7 or an 8. One thing I felt did let this down was the soup only. And by that I mean when you get to the end of the cup and you've had all the noodles and there's just soup, it's a little bit explosive when you just drink the soup. It's fine, but it was a bit much, so I probably have more of the soup as you're eating it and you'll be fine. So, as for taste, I'd say this is better than the original cup noodle for 2 reasons. One, I preferred it. It was different. And number 2, I wasn't left with like a grainy residue, which the classic cup noodles leave you with, which isn't very tasty at the last sort of mouthful of soup. So this is better in that respect. So it gets a 10. As for texture, a 6, quite frankly. The soup is quite thick, surprisingly, and the noodles are fine as they are usually. But because there was only some shrimp and then some tiny pieces of mushroom, it was a little bland texture-wise. I actually pimped it with some fried chicken on the side. And that kind of worked just to kind of break the monotony. But it's a 6 on texture. And as for tummy feel, well, I finished it now. I'm still hungry, but I haven't eaten in 16 hours, so that might be a reason. But yeah, it's a good tummy feel. It's a very good tummy feel, actually. I'd give that a 10. It was good going down. But it was quite spicy on the lips, but that's what you expect. So, if you like spice, and indeed you like tom yum, please try this and let me know how good it is. But I would recommend this over a standard cup noodle. Although, I think they both inhabit a space where you can purchase both of them rather than only one. So yes, please enjoy both of them. And to sign off, let's read this one more time. Your favorite, quick, easy, and portable meal just keeps getting better. I agree. Cup Noodle, I agree. So maybe I will test one of their other unique flavors, their world flavors. So tune in next time where I eat more noodles.